Well, I mean, we are faced with a huge skills gap, and a huge part of our industry in Swiss CNC machining is there's not a lot of younger people getting into this industry. So I'm trying to promote as much as we can to get people involved with it, show them what we can make and what's out there, and hopefully start bridging some of that gap that's out there. Showing kids basically what industries they can get into and some of the stuff that's made in Rhode Island. So.
Before I came here today, I thought manufacturing was basically just a bunch of people making different things in an assembly line, basically. Well, now I think that's partially true, but it's also like with Tiffany Co making the diamonds, putting them in there, 3D printing and all that stuff.
Well, at first I really just thought it came down to just building and just assembling things all together and just like 3D modeling all the stuff that you need to build, but there's a whole lot more, like measurements.
I thought it was like where like you would go into like almost like a factory type thing and big machines, and you would push down on like stuff and make like how they make toys and stuff.
I don't know. I was thinking about like making bridges and whatnot, you know, just basic stuff. But now I have like a wider span to like things that I'm not aware of.
I thought manufacturing was the process of building robots and like process of building things. I've seen a lot of building of 3D printing and stuff, a lot of newer technology.
Thank you very much. So it's a game. It's a space exploration themed board game made with conductive textiles. So the whole thing is a big fabric circuit board. And based on where your astronaut is, your game piece on the board as you move through, there'll be different success criteria for that mission.
I really just got involved with the company over the summer. I did like Lego League when I was in 8th grade, so that's that type of robotics. But I've been interested in ocean science my whole life. I just think it's absolutely the future. I can't really think of a reason not to get into it.
One of my passion projects about 2.5 years ago was how wind turbines can affect marine life, especially with echolocation and things like that. But they were telling me, or like reassuring me, that now there are a lot of fishes like being in those spaces and kind of creating habitats down there. So being able to understand that a little bit more, and then talking to people who are in the blue economy and learning more about what they do, and also like new updates that I haven't heard about.
I learned about all the different jobs and the things that people do.
Everyone here has been helping with everything. A lot of them tell you what it's about and like give you pamphlets.
It just looks fun, you know? It's like, I don't know, you just like build stuff and take pictures. It's really fun.
You know, it gives me a better reason to go check out these companies. Honestly, that's just the biggest thing.
Honestly, like the thought of like building stuff, that it just really piqued my interest.
Because it was really fun, and I get to hang out with like my friends and do the and like go through the manufacturing, like different setups and see what they do. And
I didn't really have a lot on my mind coming into it, but seeing everything around, it really opened my eyes to a lot of the companies and opened my eyes to a lot of career paths that I could take, especially going into college. So I really did enjoy it first coming here.
I've been thinking of doing advanced training in the electrical engineering field. I get all these free opportunities, so it makes it a lot better. Look for free opportunities, there's a lot. You'll be surprised.
There's a lot of ways that I guess this career path can go. Like, look at all these stands. There's like so many different types of manufacturing and so many different things you can do. And it seems like a really good career path.
Tiffany and Company gave me the opportunity to join the business, and I grew up here in this company. They teach me how to set diamond, they teach me everything I know. I learned here, I grew up here, and here I am 24 years later making jewelry. And I know for sure that if I did it, anybody else can do it. So we need a new generation to come to the company and learn. We need new blood, we need new people. We need it, really need it, okay? Because this thing takes time to learn.
Don't necessarily think about what you want to do immediately. Just try thinking about how this could help you and what skills you could gain from what you're doing, instead of just trying to think of a career just straight out the bat.
I think some advice would really just to be, I know like one of the first questions that one of the tables had asked us was, do you have your life planned out? And I said yes, because I've known for a couple of years now, but there are so many people, I know like going into middle school and going into high school, like I knew what I wanted to do, but I didn't have it solidified. I think having more of these resources in the middle schools gives like some of these kids kids at least an idea of what high school and post-secondary, and you don't always have to go to college, and that's another thing, like you can go into the trades, you can go into these things. So I think giving them these options is like one of the biggest, or giving them the resources to find these options is probably some of the best advice that I could give CT directors, CT teachers could give to all students.